We are live. It's Wednesday night. And there's lots to talk about. And there's lots to joke about. We are going to get into a lot of news. There's, holy crap, we got to talk about this whole garbage thing. That's going to be good for a solid 10 minutes, the garbage thing. We have flipped the camera, so now you can read. Look at that. It's driving me bonkers. I don't know my left from my right. So here's what we have in the great big notebook of comedy. We got the garbage thing. We're talking about some upcoming shows. Got to talk about Halloween. We have a top 5 list for you, a Halloween themed top 5 that I'm looking forward to. And we have some celebrities who have just endorsed Kamala Lala Ding Dong. We got some people showing up. Skadoosh. Kamala Lala Ding Dong Ding Bam on Halloween. Kamala Lala Ding Dong, Tim Walz and some Vaseline. And he's kind of like Diddy. And a lot of baby oil. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You don't want more. All right, we got a lot of people showing up, so I'm gonna hop on my phone, so I'm not like constantly squinting and looking at the camera. That T-shirt is fabuloso. This is a new version of the Loftus Party T-shirt, black and white, big red tongue. La la la. It's very cool. All the kids are digging them. We've got show business news. We have a new look at our scroll. Look at the Halloween themed scroll, you guys. Where you can't get that kind of professionalism on other loser live streams. You're like, what am I watching? Can I even pay attention to this? This is a joke. They don't even have a Halloween themed font. That's how I judge everything, by the font. Don't judge a book by the cover. Ooh, I have a little bit of a. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a sneak peek of. Not tonight, but we'll talk about it on the show. About the book. Yeah, Neither Stunning Nor Brave. My buddy hooked me up. My buddy knows the AI. We've got some... I turned on the live stream and it's powered. I'm like, nah. Okay. Al says, hello, you piece of garbage. Hey, you piece of garbage. Who's wearing a garbage bag to bed tonight? I see you guys. I don't want to curse. I save that for the locals in the Patreon section of the podcast. That it fills me with so much joy. It makes me so happy. Let's get into that right now. Trump and the garbage truck vest and everything. Yes, and we're going to talk about that. Say hello. Make sure you share. If you could share the stream, that would be a big help. We just want to keep growing, and sharing the content makes a big difference. But I think it was it Al? Whoever said, hey, you piece of garbage and all that. This is what I love. And I actually wrote about this at the loftusparty.com today. So you've got that Tony what's his nuts from the Kill Tony show, and he was the comedian at Madison Square Garden, and he told that joke about Puerto Rico. That's where all this started. He's like, oh boy, we care about the environment. Do you guys know that there's a floating island of garbage in the ocean? Yeah, they're calling it Puerto Rico. Now, okay, it is a joke, but that's like his style. That's his gig. So, and I didn't know that like Puerto Rico has a big garbage problem. I'm sure the people in Puerto Rico who are sick and tired of the garbage piling up are like, yeah, it's kind of, they're glad to get the attention. So here's what I love. I can't stand hypocrites. Hypocrites, it's the worst. So the left tried to get all outraged, like, oh, he called every Puerto Rican, he called the people of Puerto Rico garbage, and we're like, dude, it was a joke. It was a joke. You can laugh, you can not laugh, but you can say it was funny or it wasn't funny. That's up to you. That's for you to decide. But it was a joke, and we're not offended by it. So then we come to this. I have to adjust this. That strap was just digging into my freaking neck. So then we come to Joe Biden. I don't see any garbage out there. The only garbage I see are the Trumps. I'm paraphrasing, but he said something very close to the only garbage I see are his supporters. Talking about people who like the Donald Trump. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. They spent all day trying to walk it back, we're going to talk about this more later. But here's what I love, that like right now, as we speak, people are online going, hey, you garbage person. Hey, who's wearing a trash bag to bed? It's like I don't think you should run around calling over half the country garbage people, but I love that like we're so desensitized to it. We're so just like whatever, sticks and stones. What am I? Am I a deplorable now? Am I a deplorable? Am I an Adolf fan? Am I a Nazi? Is that what I am? I'm a deplorable. I'm not. I'm a garbage just whatever. That's what you do when you have nothing. When you have nothing. And this is going to be an election for the ages. I made this video and I did this little joke of like, here's the good thing about this election is like, we'll know how many stupid people there are. And I'm standing by that. That's what at least we'll know. Either way, it's like a census. We will know like how many just absolutely stupid people there are in this country. We'll have a good. It's like going to the dentist, right? And you're like, something's wrong. You're like, I think I got a Kamala. Something bugs me right there. I think I got a Kamala. And then the dentist takes their x-ray and they go poking around and they're going to be like, now we're going to find out how many Kamala cavities we have. And I'm sure we have a ton, but we're going to fix it right up. We're going to fix it right up. We are all of the above. Yeah. Like it's strange. It's a wonderful time to be alive. It truly, truly is. If you were around for basket full of deplorables and just all the, they've been calling every right-leaning candidate Hitler since I've been on planet Earth. I don't know of a political candidate running for president who's on the right side of the ball who hasn't been Hitler. Right? Even friggin' John McCain was Hitler. Both the Bushes, both of them, Bush 1 and Bush 2, both of them Hitler. Mitt Romney was Hitler. That dude wears mom jeans. He wears mom jeans and he pretty much invented Obamacare. I always forget that about Mitt Romney. But like Mitt Romney, when he was like the governor of Massachusetts, that was the first state that did. Obamacare is kind of based off of Mitt Romney care. Yeah, that shows you what a great. He's such a Hitler. he's such a Hitler out there running around in his neo-Nazi mom jeans, giving people health care. Just it's frightening. Okay. You guys are fantastic. I want to look at some more. Hello, Elaine. Elaine is watching. Hello, Maureen. You're watching. Tons of people, hundreds and hundreds. I love it. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I don't want to send a message to me. And now it's not updating here. So I got to do the squint thing. Sorry, kids. You got a haircut. Yes, I did. I'm going to be on Gutfeld on Wednesday. It's all in the scroll. So what I like to do, look at that. Look at that. Boom. That is like that is tight right there. That's a ding 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 ding. Do the do the drapes match the carpet? There is no carpet. I'm like Neo in the Matrix. Sweet Jesus, Biden just put a baby foot in his mouth. I saw that. I guess they're doing trick or treat or something at the White House, and Biden just some poor lady like brought her baby up. I don't know what the baby was dressed at, but Joe Biden was like, "Ah," just like he just went after it. He just the picture I saw, he was like a guy who just got rescued from a desert island, and they just handed him one of those like turkey legs that you get at the amusement park, and Joe Biden says, I'm not running again. Now, here's what I want to know from you guys, because I think I keep going back and forth on this one. So right now, Trump is just dominating. He's just dominating. It's wonderful to see, because you're talking about a battle of the narrative, a battle of the news story. Who's winning over the press that day? And they keep trying to make Kamala stuff happen. And Joe just the way he hit the brakes on her campaign, because they had like it's the Madison Square Garden rally. It's like Hitler. It's a Nazi thing. And then everybody was wonderful, but so they keyed in on that Puerto Rico joke and the whole garbage cunt. And so it's like just when the Kamala campaign thought they were going to get somewhere, Joe Biden's like, hold on, I think I got something to say. Those people are garbage. That's who was like. So no, it's in less than 24 hours. In less than 24 hours, it went from like, oh, there's a big rally at MSG, and oh boy, the conservatives really stepped in it with that Puerto Rican Nazi joke or garbage joke. And then as soon as Kamala started getting some traction, Joe's like, I think I should go out and call Trump supporters garbage people. So that's all we're doing now. It's awesome. It's wonderful. In less than 24 hours, they had a garbage truck. They had it painted. They had it wrapped, meaning they had messaging. It said Trump on the side of it. Trump is in the orange vest. The dude is like he was working on a garbage truck today. We live in wonderful times. You're never going to see this again. Kids, for those of you watching at home, you're never going to see something this just wonderful. It's hard to put it in perspective, but he has been arrested. He has been put on trial. He has been shot. He has worked at McDonald's, and now he's picking up garbage. I don't know. You could not be more of the working man if you tried. If you put that in a script, people would be like, I don't believe it. No one would ever. He's doing it, and it's like they're just serving it up. They're just serving it up to him on a silver platter, and he's smart enough to go, yeah, I'll do that. Kamala Harris, ha ha ha! Oh, I worked at McDonald's. Oh yeah, I worked the fries. No, she didn't. So Trump's like, I'll do it. I'll work the fry machine. It'll be great. And it was. That was a great day. And you're like, oh, he can't top that. Doing a rally at Madison Square Garden. Sold that shit out. There wasn't any Beyonce nonsense. There wasn't like, oh, I'm going to bring Frank Sinatra back from the dead and he's going to do a show. And then he didn't show up. Like Kamala had to do that. Oh, yeah. Beyonce's going to be here, you guys. She's going to sing. It's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be and then Beyonce comes out, talks for 2 minutes and leaves. Just like the rest of the crowd. And now Trump is out there running a garbage machine. sitting shotgun, riding around, leaning out the window, doing a press conference. I couldn't love it more. I couldn't love it more. Okay. Let's see if these comments are not refreshing on this phone. This is not refreshing. I know there's a ton of comments. I can imagine the day before the election, an AI nightmare against Trump, some pictures that make him look bad. That's what Brenda Chris said. The day before the election, someone posted this on X, and I have to believe it now. And I think it's solid advice. So here's the advice that I'm going to give everybody. And I won't do it. I won't ruin it with a song because this is serious. Vote, get your neighbors to vote, the whole nine. You guys know the drill. You're smart. I've already voted. I just hemmed and hawed about it. I like voting on election day. I like going to my local place, seeing the people, seeing my neighbors, having a cup of coffee, maybe a little Danish. I like voting on election day. We got to get back to that. But for now, this is where we are. And so I'm totally on board with the too big to rig. There's just so many votes already coming in. They can't print. If they wanted to cheat, they couldn't print enough fake ballots in the time allotted. So vote, because you never know when somebody's going to have, there was a water leak and we had to stop. In Pennsylvania, they shut down the polls early the other day, and now a judge has declared you got to. So they fixed it. Vote, talk to your neighbors, make sure they're voting early, and all that other stuff. That's one thing. The other thing is I would be very, very wary. Like, I think it was Brenda who mentioned I could see like AI pictures. Yes. It seems like we're past October surprise territory. You know, we're into it's the home stretch. It's right around the corner. But I would be highly suspect. I would be suspect of everything. And right now, who knows what somebody could be cooking up in some AI. Oh, here's a picture of, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah doing. Yeah, you have to figure at this point, it's probably, fake. So good call, Brenda. Good advice. All right, we are more than halfway into the show, so we should do our Halloween. We do have a Halloween themed show, and I want to know from you guys. Let me know in the comments. What are you going to be? What are you going to be for Halloween? Sharon says, "Shh, don't give them ideas." Oh yeah, right. That's true. Drunk Kamala, please. Oh, Jim Myers putting in requests. Listen. I could do Nancy Pelosi. Kamala is very similar, but like, the thing with Kamala, and I have to tell you, is when I get done campaign, quiet. I'm speaking. I am speaking. I'm speaking. When I come home from a hard day, because listen, I come from a middle class family. I was raised middle class. And if you don't know what middle class is, there's three classes. There's the top class and the low class and the middle class. All right, so let me know what you're gonna be for Halloween. Love the Nancy and the wall banger. Was that from the Nancy Pelosi ghost story? I think it was. I think the Nancy wall banger was Nancy Pelosi, because her husband Paul was upstairs and he was busy with there was a ghost in the Pelosi house, and you could hear them upstairs, like the ghosts, like I would say, Paul, is that ghost upstairs? And you could hear the ghost just going, And yes, and it's like they must have been lifting weights or something. And then you could hear the headboard just banging on the walls. Crazy times. But our house is haunted. I have I've never been able to catch the ghosts. I hear them. Ooh, ooh. They make that a lot of ghosts are like boo, but I have two ghosts in my house, and they go uh. uh. They might be related, cause I'll hear one ghost says, "Yeah, daddy. Yeah, that's it, daddy. Yes." So, all right. So here we go. This is our hundreds of people. My God in heaven. Tampa, Florida. I will see you in November. Orlando, Florida. I will see you in November as well. Huntsville, Alabama. Coming down to see you. So here's our top 5 list. I thought this would be funny. That's why I wrote it down. This is Tim Walz Halloween costumes. This is the top 5 costumes Tim Walz is thinking about doing for Halloween. Number 5, a mechanic, because I'm just a regular guy, and I get in here. I like to work on my own car. You know, that's just me. I love it. Hi, everybody. Hi. Number 4 is straight. He's going to dress up as straight. Well, you know, I like to take the kids to China and just, you know, maybe whatever. It's a good. I go over there a lot. I went a lot. Me and the kids. And then there's China. Oh, it's a good time. Number 3 of Tim Walz Halloween costume ideas, a football coach. He's gonna be a football coach. Because I was playing Madden, even though the controller wasn't plugged in, it wasn't lighting up. I was playing Madden with AOC, and boy, she knows how to run a mean pick 6. And I never said I was the coach beyond saying I was really the assistant coach, and then I pretty much just stand in the locker room while everybody showered after the game and just, whoa, all right. Number 2 of Tim Walz Halloween costume ideas. Number 2. An army man. He's going to be an army man. Now listen, I love, hi, how are you doing? Double hand wave. When I was in the army, it was combat. I got the PTSD because I was in, I never said I was in combat. I just said I served in combat. There's a little bit, I'm a knucklehead. I am a knucklehead. I got PTSD from a bowl of pasta in Italy. I guess the Parmesan wasn't in season, and I was like, I am not paying for that. And the number one costume idea for Tim Walz sausage lips for Halloween is Elmer Fudd. If that guy doesn't dress up as a ho-wo, I'm hunting pheasants. But I don't even know how to load a shotgun because I'm an everyman. Hello, Kamala. Hello, double hand wave. Hello, my heart. It's so big, it's breaking. Oh, good times. When are you coming to the what? I missed it. When are you coming to the DC area? I don't know. I'd love to. I haven't played. I think there's still a comedy club in DC. It was an improvisation. I haven't played that in ages. I would love to. White trash, not garbage. White trash, not in garbage. White trash, not in garbage. I am a white trash man, not a garbage can. I'm gonna help America the best I can. I'm white trash, not garbage. It's almost like not a violent femmes. I'm white trash. I'm not garbage. Hey, Joe Biden, why'd you call me garbage? I'm a white trash man sitting in my camp. Hey, Joe, about you and that FBI. We know what you did, and we now know how they lied. That FBI. I'm so glad we stumbled across that. That was my Velvet Underground rendition of White Trash, Not Garbage. Catherine Herridge was a reporter at Fox News. Then she went to CBS, and she dangerously actually did journalism there, and they let her go. She now has a show on X, and she has a couple of whistleblowers who have come forward, and they have evidence. They have evidence. I believe they have emails that shows, and this is where I get fired up. There's a lot to be excited about, and the election's going to be fantastic. We're all going to vote, and then we have to keep going, because this is all about follow through, you guys. This is going to take a while. The FBI, these whistleblowers are saying, allegedly, the IRS and the FBI, they knew the laptop was real. They knew the contents were real, and they went into cover-up mode. Now, we all know that like back in the day, Twitter and Facebook and other platforms, they were told by the Biden administration, hey, don't talk about this. Please don't, please don't. Then they did the thing with the New York Post. However, there is now whistleblowers who have come forward, and even more evidence. That laptop, first of all, the laptop has evidence of crimes on it, a lot of them. And then when you have the agencies like the FBI and others who are actively covering it up, and you have the Department of Justice who they're dragging their feet and they're waiting for the statute of limitations. We have a lot of shit. Iggy Pop, yes, we have a lot of shit to be upset about, and it is a righteous anger. You have to beware of righteous anger, and you have to be on the lookout for it. Don't let it consume you. I'm just saying this. I want Elon Musk to run a government. I want him to reduce the size of government. I want that to be Elon Musk's job. I want Robert Kennedy Jr. in charge of making sure that these freaking medications are safe, and looking at the FDA and all that shit, and looking at our foods. I want Bill Gates. I want all these people who are doing these crazy ass experimental foods and shit. I want them all to be worried. I do. We have to drastically stay strong, everybody. Stay strong. We have to drastically reduce the size of the federal government. Drastically. So everybody stay strong, because there's going to be, I think Trump's going to win in a landslide. I just feel it. Because everybody knows what the last 4 years have been like. They've been absolute shit. And you can't blame it on anybody. It's like Kamala can go, well, these are their policies. This is what they want. Thank God that we were able to slow them down a little bit. We got to get Trump in there, and we got to get people in there who drastically want to reduce the size of government, clean this stuff up, and get us back to some semblance of freedom, and reignite the whole idea of America. And they are going to be pissed. They are going to be so pissed. Like, if you thought they were pissed in 2016, when they were doing their big pink hat marches and shit, and there was so much violence when Trump was sworn in. Be ready for anything. Keep your head on a swivel and hang tough, because I have to think the next 4 years are just going to be, it's not going to be a walk in the park. These people are not going to give up this kind of power without a fight. They're already doing all kinds of shenanigans. I have faith. I have faith in my fellow American. I really do. I think Americans are the best people. We're the most giving people. We're the most optimistic people. A lot of people, I believe, have woken up to the fact that Trump isn't this big, giant, evil boogeyman. They've done their own research. They figured it out. People like us, we've been banging the drum, banging the drum, banging the drum. And that's what we have to keep doing. We have to keep rallying and supporting one another, which means this. Holy, this is perfect. I couldn't have planned this any better. This is the best way to go out of the show. So here's what I want you guys to do. When we're done here with the live stream, thank you. So 400. What the fuck? I swear to God, one day I'm going to look, it's going to be 1,000 and I'm just going to go, and it's going to be, you're going to be like, did he just shish? No. You guys are wonderful. Thanks for sharing. Holy crap. So when I say we're going to support one another, and I want this to be a magnet of optimism and can do, like legit, like the very best of America. I want to support other people's creative endeavors. I was doing a Bill Clinton there. I'm talking with my thumb. I apologize. That was bullshit. So you know that we've been doing that show tonight in Nashville. We're going to go back to the America First Warehouse very soon. I can't wait to announce that. Do it. So that's all wonderful. But we've also been doing it at the Redneck Riviera in Nashville, and John Rich is fantastic. And so now we're doing Studio TST, and there's movies and there's concerts and turd stock and stand up and all this other stuff. There was a guy, his name is Kiefer Thompson, and he is half of the husband and wife of Thompson Square. I'm taking too long. I got to get to this. So Thompson Square is an amazing group. They're great, lovely people. They're phenomenal musicians and singers. They did a song called "Make America Great Again," and I'm telling you, you can scroll down. I posted it here this morning. It's up at theloftusparty.com. It is. I love this song. It's Thompson Square. It's John Rich. It's Gretchen Wilson, and it's Gerard Neiman. I want to say, I might be wrong. Just go listen to it. Some of these, sometimes you get like a rah song, and it's like it's a little cringy. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, I wish I could love that, but it's just not my. This song is phenomenal. The way the harmonies work and the voices and the melody of it. I have been singing this thing on and off all day. It's fantastic. Go to the Loftus Party. If you can't find it down here, go to the loftusparty.com and check out "Make America Great Again" by Thompson Square. Kiefer is a great singer-songwriter. He's a hell of a funny guy. And I like supporting that. And I'm not making any money. I'm not trying to make any money. I'm just saying it's great. And I want that kind of thing, especially the good stuff. We got to amplify the good stuff. Fuck it, amplify it all. All right, you're all wonderful. We have a new video coming out on Friday. Then the podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. There's a little bit of a snafu, but you know what? That's life. That's life. People, and thank you, locals and Patreon supporters. You guys, you save a little on merch. You get your own segment of the podcast. Pow, pow, pickety, pow. It's all fantastic. And you're all wonderful. So that's it. That's the show. We went a little bit long, but that's what you do when there's over 400 people watching your live stream. I will see you in Tampa. Wear something skimpy. I will see you in Orlando. I hope you can beat Tampa on the skimpy factor. I want to see, skin to win. And then I will see you in Huntsville, Alabama. This is the second time I've been to Huntsville, Alabama. I love this club. I love the people of Huntsville. I love that there's a rocket factory there. NASA makes rockets there. I love that there's hillbillies. There's like the hillbilly accent and rocket science together is my favorite thing. It takes your brain a few minutes to adjust to it, but you're like, oh, That is a rocket scientist with a hillbilly accent. See, what you got to do here is you got to make sure the lift is pi minus 12 and then increase the flux capacitor to 42. That's the only way you're going to get out of orbit. It's great. You guys are wonderful. Thank you to the hundreds of people here. We're going to keep this going. Don't quit, don't stop. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep rolling. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep supporting other artists. We're going to keep supporting each other, and we're going to win it all. We're going to win it all. And I'm talking about pop culture. I'm talking about all of it. I love it. It's fantastic. You're the best. Ooh, one last question. Why are those pants still